You've done a hell of a lousy job. I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here. Right?
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and oh, how the table turns have turned. Wait, I didn't get that right. What's the quote? It doesn't matter. How the turntables have turned? No, I don't know. Whatever. Looks like all that woke ESG money seems to be drying up, as there's been endless layoffs at woke corporations like Google, Discord, Twitch, which recently admitted it's not even making money, which is mind-blowing to me. Disney, the list goes on. Facebook. All these companies that, seem to have big ESG and DEI budgets have been hit by massive layoffs. And the latest is Disney and Pixar. After several woke film releases that were soundly rejected by everyday people out there, they have now issued a update that they are rolling out massive layoffs company-wide, and it couldn't be happening to a better propaganda company. I mean, that's essentially what they are, because that's all they're interested in. And it seems like a lot of the subsidies and things of that nature that people probably were getting, I don't know. It's completely, it's complete speculation. But it sure seems like a lot of these companies, which were talking about woke and inclusion and diversity as our strength, quietly have been just think about all the layoffs. Facebook laid off like 15,000 people. Google just laid off a bunch of people again yesterday. Twitch just laid off 30% of their staff. Discord just laid off 30% or something of their staff. All these companies that were telling you, to get woke and all this stuff, Disney, Facebook, Instagram, massive layoffs, because we've rejected their product, because they decided to get political. Pixar now facing layoffs amid Disney struggles. Pixar is confirmed to be undergoing layoffs in 2024, with 20% of jobs reportedly at risk. The Disney-owned animation studio told TechCrunch that the staff cuts would be significant over the next few months. The team could drop from 1,300 members to under 1,000. So that's more than 30%, by the way. Do they know how to do percentages? That's 30% of 1,000 is 300. But if they go from 1,300 to under 1,000, that's more than 30%. However, the studio disputed that the number and said that the final number of cuts will be decided by factors such as production schedules, staff requirements, and future projects. Pixar also said the last one be, imagine working for Pixar, right? Imagine working for them. You're trying to go to work every day, and now you have this specter over your head about, massive oncoming layoffs. I'm sure that creates a great work environment. Disney, Pixar, remember the lady, I can't remember if she was from Pixar or Disney, it's all the same company, but she admitted that she had a quote unquote, not at all gay agenda. Remember her saying that? Remember how Lightyear was touted as, oh my God, everyone has to go see Lightyear, a lame reboot, a Buzz Lightyear movie without Tim Allen, because there's an interracial girl couple kissing. Show it to your kids. That's what we want. We just saw yesterday, by the way, in a scene that Marvel released to promote their Captain Marvel movie, one of the main stars of that movie making a strap-on joke to a child. So these are the people that are writing these movies. They're all degenerate losers, and they're more interested in pushing propaganda than making a profit. By the way, speaking of which, I want to let people know there are a few spots left in my Jeremy's Coffee Club, my Roaster's Choice Club. It is a hand-picked location every single month by me from all around the world, and I'm giving you 50% off your first month to try. If you're a coffee head and you want a really cool, special cup of coffee every day, or you want cool coffee from when people come over, conversation starter. I mean, we are all over the world. Obviously, we've had different coffees, from Honduras to Mexico to Ecuador. Every month, it's a different. Bolivia. And you can see we have 221 reviews, perfect review scores. So if you want to take a journey with me every month, I'm also a member of this club. I'm not just the founder, I'm a member. Join my coffee brand coffees Roaster's Choice Club, 50% off, secret promo code in the description. There's only a few spots available. But I mean, look at this. Let's take a look at some of the movies that Pixar has released. Lightyear, absolute box office disaster. This is a movie that, just lost hundreds of millions of dollars. Not just a little bit of money. Pixar CEO explains why Buzz Lightyear film tanked at the box office. This movie lost $200+ million. But hey, they had two girls who had bought a baby from somebody. Isn't that cool? Two chicks are married and bought a baby from somebody. So give them your $15. Take your family to the movies, folks. Spend $100 to take you and your two kids to the movies and get one bucket of popcorn to share for $100. And you too can see an interracial woman couple who bought a baby. That's what they're selling. Above all else, other than propaganda, it's mediocrity. Is there anything that Disney's putting out that's quote unquote must see anymore? Especially with streaming, where literally any movie that Disney puts out, I can watch for free pretty quickly after it comes out. If you choose to, many people can watch it for free even before it's out. People are, the streaming world has led to a lot of piracy. I'm not promoting that. I'm just acknowledging that fact. People think, why would I pay for this crap? Why would I pay to consume propaganda? I mean, don't forget Turning Red, which is another children's movie, tackles puberty and periods in a way that's rare. What mom wouldn't want some weirdo at Pixar teaching their kid about puberty? I mean, what? Who the hell wants to see that? And no one did see that. No one went to the theater to see that because it's all propaganda. Look, it isn't even, Turning Red normalizes periods. Well, let me scoop up the whole family and go to the movie theater. Dad, you too. And your brother, they can come too because I want them to learn about periods from their Disney movies. This is the problem. They hire these like woke weirdos who are eternally children. They're like 40 years old going on 16 because they've never had any real responsibility in their life. They're emotionally stunted, and many of them are groomers, in my opinion. Pixar to fire hundreds of workers after a troubled year. It's no secret that the Walt Disney Company and its subsidiaries like Pixar and Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm have been having rough financial times of date. Well, yeah, I mean, nobody wants to see Marvel movies anymore. Have you turned into Echo? I can't tell you anything about the show, but I can tell you the main star is triple disabled, so tune in. She's an amputee who can't hear or something like that. Tune in. These people focus too much on crap like that and not enough about, writing a good story. If you look at most of the reviews about Echo, it's not people like me who are dunking on it for being like woke trash. It's people just saying the show is bad. And a lot of these creators and writers and stuff, they hide behind, you're just a bigot. You're anti-Native American if you don't watch this. Like, I don't think about Native Americans ever. And I have them in my family. I don't think about them being Native American. Nobody does. So what's your excuse now when nobody watches Echo? You can see Disney faced a huge number of flops in 2023, eventually losing its status as the world's highest grossing film studio to Universal for the first time in years. The solution to this seems to be straightforward. CEO Bob Iger spent the last year laying off employees, dismantling entire corporate divisions, slashing budgets, and now Pixar is reportedly doing the same. According to TechCrunch, an anonymous insider first reported and Pixar has now confirmed that mass firings will happen in 2024. While there has not been an official announcement from Pixar, sources say the company may lay off as much as 20% of its 1,300 employees. Pixar denies the exact number, but has not provided any details. Reuters also independently confirmed the company plans to fire an unknown number of employees, largely employees who have been hired to work on streaming content for Disney+. In June 2023, Pixar laid off 75 employees after the failure of the Toy Story spin-off, so that's another 10% of their staff. It appears that the critically acclaimed animation studio is not done cleaning house. Well, how could they be? Every movie they put out is a financial disaster. They will never learn, seemingly, that these bots that are on Twitter, the same people that got Gina Carano fired, they don't pay to see her movies. They don't have any money. They don't care about, they care about the propaganda. They care about Disney so far as you're pushing their message. The second you stop pushing their message, they boycott you, they trash you online. I mean, where were all these people who said you're such a great ally every time you remove LGBTQ kisses from your movies in China or the Mideast? They don't care about that. They want to make sure you're pushing your message in the West. They want you to, quote, normalize, destigmatize so many things. And there are things that I believe should be destigmatized. But I don't think it's Disney's responsibility to make dildo jokes in front of kids. I don't think it's their responsibility to make movies about periods for kids. And they certainly are welcome to do so. But they can't be surprised when nobody wants to see it. Nobody's going to see these movies because they blow. Nobody wants to see a Disney movie about periods or, oh my God, Buzz Lightyear. I mean, this is so great. I mean, this is going to be a bloodbath. 2024 is going to be more of the same from 2023, where just absolutely more people get laid off. It's because we're winning, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to take advantage of the Roaster's Choice program, which is linked in the description down below with the secret promo code to give you 50% off your first month. We'll talk to you again real soon.